Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Restore Christendom.
Hey guys.
It's been a month since we were last here.
Yeah, what is today? Thursday, March 26th?
That is what today is.
Ha ha ha. I know what day it is. Look at me go.
All right.
Uh, hey everybody. How's it going? Long time no see.
Yes.
I've just been doing a lot of feeding a baby, changing diapers, burping, napping.
Yeah, not a lot of sleeping, just napping.
Yep.
Yeah.
Getting sleep in the longest stretch of 3 hours, 3.5 hours. I think I have gotten a couple of 4 hour stretches, but I pay for those in other ways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, hello there, Bonus Diane.
How doing, Sar? Good to see you.
Yes, very good to see you. So yeah, we're just here to pop on to a quick show, just because, like I said, it's been a month since we've been on last.
Yeah, remind you guys we're live and we do this occasionally.
Yeah, give a quick baby update. Maybe talk about some things that are happening. It's going to be a short show. Probably like a half hour, just because the eldest daughter is upstairs taking care of the youngest daughter right now.
Yeah, should be interesting.
God bless you too, sir. God bless you too.
Uh, yeah, this is her first watch the baby.
Yeah.
I mean, more than me just running to go pee real quick. Um, yeah, and we both have headphones on, so we're not gonna hear a mom.
Yeah. Yeah. She'll come running down here like, hey,
Yeah,
this thing won't stop crying.
right. Or we might hear Max barking.
Good evening, sir.
Hello, Q. How doing?
Um, yeah. Although the eldest daughter is pretty hyped right now. I bought her first BB gun today.
She got her a Red Ryder.
Yeah, I got her the adult-sized Red Ryder BB gun. I went out and bought myself a new crossbow today, and I was like, Hadley would enjoy a BB gun.
While I'm here, let me just grab this.
Yeah, while I'm here, let me grab firearms for the children.
Yeah, why not? It's about time she has one.
Yeah, she's long overdue at 13 years old.
Yeah,
But
that's all right. We had thought about getting her one when we first moved here, but then we were like, in a neighborhood setting, I don't know.
right.
But now she's older and like understands.
Yeah, she can't just
Firearm.
shoot it out the back door
Right.
and whatnot. Yeah, it helps that she's fired actual guns and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I did not expect her to be as shocked when I told her that like you could actually take out squirrels and birds and other small animals with that.
if you're a good enough shot, you can, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I thought that was funny that she thought that was shocking. I'm like, well,
Hmm.
it is a BB gun.
She's also super excited about that as well.
Yeah, yeah.
She's not only shocked, but like, really?
Like,
I can
yeah.
kill squirrels?
It was an intrigued kind of shocked. Like, that's good to know. Didn't know that.
Well, then ask
Didn't.
permission to kill them.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Can I kill them
Can I
with?
do
Do I
that
need a
without a
special
license?
license? Yeah.
No, you can.
And technically, you need a license to hunt squirrel, believe it or not. But, shooting a BB gun in the woods, I don't think anybody's going to know.
No.
They got to catch you.
Right.
Yeah. 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 I dropped the ball as a father on that one. She is shot in 22s and even 12 gauges and stuff. So it's not like she's never shot before. But yeah, I was a little late with her first BB gun.
Yeah, it's all right. You can't win them all.
Yeah.
She had her boating license at 10, though. So that's kind
No, she had it at 12.
12. Oh, yeah, at 12 because you have to be 12 to get them.
Yeah. Yeah. She had to wait till she was 12. She just
That's
drove the
right.
boat illegally until then.
That's right. Yeah. So, you win some, you lose some.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine she's gonna do the same thing. She already got that glit in her eye when she found out she could kill animals with it. And I was like, oh yeah, she's going on a spree.
Well, better watch out. As long as she doesn't go for my birds, it'll be fine.
Well, she's not gonna shoot anything around here.
In my mind, she's gonna go down to the park that we got married at and like post up at the playground and just plink them out of the trees.
That'd be your fault for letting her leave the house carrying her BB gun.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, she's got to get there to do it that way.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's astute observation, sir.
Yes, she's got one. That's what matters. You are correct, sir.
Yep. All right. So what's happening that you wanted to talk about?
Oh, I don't know.
Because to be honest, like I I mean, like, I know some stuff's going on because I'm not, retarded, and I am on my phone a little bit, but I have not dug into anything, nor do I care.
Yeah, it's not that I care. I don't know. I mean, there's the Iran thing going on. I don't really want to talk about that. Don't really care. Don't even know what's going on, and none of us do. Honestly, there's so much propaganda coming out, like coming out.
Yeah,
All these people. Oh, the Iran's completely destroyed. They've got nothing to. Iran's kicking our butts and they're hiding it for like neither of those things are true.
right. And the whole Port of Hormuz thing that's going on, and
Yeah,
Iran's like, sure, but we'll take out every bit of oil infrastructure you have here. No, they won't.
yeah. I don't know,
That's a
man.
bluff.
I don't know, man. It's a mess. We shouldn't be involved. That's all I know.
Yeah, that's
And
fair.
things are going to get expensive because of it. They already are.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's that. Let's see what else has been going on.
Number one reason I don't care about it is because in Iran you can marry off a 9-year-old girl, and as a girl mom, I'm not down with that. I think if a country that does not allow the marriage of children wants to bully a country that does, so be it.
Yeah, I have no
I know
problem.
that that's not why we're doing it. I know that that's not why. But
No.
for me to, not feel the shame of being American, I'm gonna. That's what I'm choosing to believe that we're doing it for.
No.
That's
Yeah.
my lady brain pretzel cope. You're welcome. You can borrow it if you want.
Oh, come on, man.
What did it ever do to
What
you?
did it do to you? It was just in there flapping its wings at a million miles an hour, and then boom.
It was probably on Mamaw's nectar feeder too.
That's so small. It probably just imploded from a BB.
Yeah. Yes, that is Sharia. And then I don't know. We have our own cities and
Yeah,
stuff that's trying to happen in.
yeah, I don't know, man. The whole thing's a joke. It's all we all know why we're doing it. We all know it's a Jewish thing. Um, it's so that they can get their Greater Israel project and take over that area.
Yeah.
So
Well, and I guess in the spirit of all the propaganda being put out there, there is no shortage of Israeli settlers just being terrible to the native people. I've noticed that those videos floating around a lot, and it's different ones. Um,
yeah, that's just. I mean, that's everyday life over there. The
yeah,
Israeli settlers just kicking Palestinians out of their houses and shit. And
yeah. Some of them, there was one at gunpoint, and another one I saw was like they were building something, and full on curly Q top hat Jew shows up and like starts kicking over the walls that they were building, and so, like
yeah,
it's just nonsense troublemaking.
yeah, they show up with the IDF and just demand people out of their houses. This is
Right.
mine now.
That's okay. But we're the colonial murderer people.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about that. You can call Americans like it
Sure.
doesn't matter. I just
Yeah, I guess
the
they've
only
kind of
reason.
ruined the whole name calling thing about every. You could call us anything at this point.
Yeah.
No, no.
The only thing I really care about at all about this war is that gas prices are going through the roof. That's the only thing that bothers me.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
I we're not losing many people. There was a uh tanker that had that accident. A couple people died, but that could have been that shit happens in training.
I was about to say that could have been
Binary
training
fueling tankers. I
accident.
mean, not often, but it does happen. And
Yeah.
we've lost a few people in training accidents. But we're not losing Americans. You know what I mean? It's not that kind of war, so I just don't care.
Yeah.
I want gas to be cheap again, but other than that, I don't care. I'd rather not be fighting wars for the Jews, but like,
Right, yeah, that would be ideal,
yeah,
but if we do have to, at least don't affect my gas prices.
right, yeah. If you guys want to go ahead and do this nonsense, that's fine.
I can't stop.
I can't stop you. I'm not gonna sit there and act like a bitch and whatever. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Whatever, but quit fucking with my gas prices, man.
Yeah. Well, and being in Illinois doesn't help that either.
No,
Yeah.
I mean it's getting expensive everywhere,
Right.
but
What was it, like 2 weeks ago? I noticed diesel was up to like $5, and I was like, "Well, that's crazy."
I filled up the car yesterday. I told you it was $5.05 a gallon for
505.
premium. It was ridiculous.
Yep. As it be.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, am I aged out?
Yeah, you wouldn't get drafted.
Oh, okay. Well,
A female ear age. I mean, yes, technically you are. I know everybody's making a big deal because the government just said that they're changing the maximum enlistment age from 34 to 42.
mm,
And everybody's like saying, "Oh, that means you'll get drafted to 42." Like, it's I don't want to say it's impossible, but it's extremely unlikely.
yeah.
It's extremely unlikely anybody under 25 ever gets drafted, or anybody over 25 ever gets drafted.
Right, yeah.
It's just, um, yeah, it's not gonna happen. I don't know. I already served my time, so yeah, I don't care either way.
I don't know.
I was in the military last time. They decided they wanted to take everybody to the sandbox, so like whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, mm,
Yeah, I was in during 9/11, so
I don't know.
but I don't see this escalating to a World War III ground war where we are conscripting people into the military, but I could be wrong. It could take a weird turn, man. I guess it really depends on who else gets involved
Yeah.
and how involved they get.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I think we just have learned from the whole Ukraine situation that it's not the same type of warfare anymore. It's all drones and shit. So like why would, we don't really need to throw meat sacks out there anymore.
Well, you kind of have to though. Who else? Who are the drones going to blow up if you don't?
Buildings and
Yeah, it's not really what they've been doing in
people
Ukraine
in the
though. They've been
country.
just sending these little drones into squads of people and blowing them up, and you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like we don't have to put our people on the ground. We
Right.
just send in a little robot to do that.
Yeah,
Oh,
even if they started a draft tomorrow, it would take a long time for them to be like, "Hey, we're going to start drafting 42-year-olds."
yeah, that's true. Well, and on it,
Shit's got to get really bad for them to be like, "Yeah, bring in the old men."
I mean, if we look at this from the angle that we tend to be on, there it is not beneficial for their eighth move down the road to send the old guys to die. It's beneficial for them to cull the herd of young people.
Yeah,
So that way, in 30, 40 years, you don't really have any bright standouts. You don't really have any fully capable people. You've got the rejects, just like we have, which is just the same situations we had with Vietnam. They drafted, and the most gung ho Americans who were with the shits got dead on a beach, and the ones that we had left here were flat-footed or had bone spurs, or were their vision was too fucked off, or they were, like whatever reason they didn't get drafted. That was what was left here. That was what made the mess of the 80s, 90s, and today. um so like, yeah, that's my reason why I don't think that they draft any old people first, because the whole idea of a draft is to cull the herd.
right.
I mean, I know that sounds really terrible and detached and not
No,
very
it's. I mean, that was the whole
humane,
point of
but
Vietnam. That was the whole point of World War II. That was. I mean, that wasn't the whole point of World War II and World War One. There was many other underlying factors,
it was
but
just
you
a
needed to
happy
kill off a
byproduct.
generation of men,
Yeah.
or you needed to seriously thin out a generation of men. Yeah, because they were a threat to your power.
Right. Yeah. So, um, yeah, and that's the other the I don't know that it would come to a point of the draft needing to happen. Um, Even as questionable as it is as a society here in America, we still have people who are like, I'm American. I take pride in my country. I have some sort of a military connection in my family. I'm not going to be the guy that doesn't serve when the nation needs me.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there are still some of those left.
There's not as many.
There's not as many as there used to be, and a lot of the military age men right now are of foreign descent that don't give a shit about this country. They're not going to go and fight for it.
That's the other thing to consider. Yeah.
And while and while the American men are off fighting the war, guess who's going to be here?
Here with the jobs and the women,
Yeah,
and
here at the
buying the
jobs and the women and
houses
doing
and
doing
yeah.
all the yeah. And then when you come
Well,
back, your wife's going to be with some brown dude.
well, yeah.
Like, I mean, not my wife, but like people's wives.
Somebody's wife.
Somebody's wife. Happens regularly.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. So So that's the Iran thing that we didn't want to talk about that we're talking about.
That's okay.
What's going on in the church? Uh,
The usual sky's falling, everything's terrible.
yeah, yeah. I mean, they are talking a little bit about releasing restrictions on the Latin Mass, but that's only little talks. And I don't think it'll ever come to anything.
Well, but even at that, it's one of those things that boils down to the bishops. If the bishops don't want it, then they're not going to let their priests do it.
Right? Yeah.
And if they're the type of bishop who hasn't taken priests in who want it, well, it's not even going to. It's going to be a non sequitur.
Hmm.
It's somebody asked me the other Greg asked me the other day what if our bishop was a Zionist like the rest of them, and I'm like, I don't think so. I would hope not. But I don't know for sure.
Oh, hello, Ginny.
And I try to not look at my bishop too closely that way.
Yeah.
So that way I don't have to make life difficult for myself.
JC popped in. Hello, JC.
Hey, Jenny.
Yes, we've missed all of you too. That's why we are just kind of.
Oh, I'm so glad that you're settling in. And you get to be in Florida where it's nice and warm.
Oh, I finally got out of Connecticut. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Ginny. I'll bet you are so much happier right now.
A sigh of relief. Good for you, girl. That's awesome.
We have not talked about Palm Sunday.
Oh, no, we haven't. Okay, so you probably didn't see it, but Toad and I were kind of arguing back and forth. He's saying that Palm Sunday is a Jewish holiday and it's the same thing as Passover.
No.
And I tried to explain it, and I know that he was probably being rage baity and a little dense, but I'm also a retard, and I'm not going to try to explain something I don't fully understand. But people were on my side. They were like, "No, Emily's right." So that was kind of cool. Thank
Yeah.
you, Robin, um, and John. Thank you guys for the backup on that. But yeah, it was just a dumb rage baity post, but that seems to be something that people are confused about.
Yeah, Palm Sunday is actually the antithesis, anti-Jew, because it's the celebration of Jesus Christ as the Messiah coming into, as everybody calling him the Messiah.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah, that's basically what I said. I was like, so let me get this straight. The holiday where Jesus comes through the sacrificial animal gate of the kingdom of Jerusalem to people acknowledging him as the Messiah is somehow Passover.
Right.
Okay. You got it. Whatever you say. But I guess if you want to take a leap and a stretch and a jump, I could see how someone who doesn't fully understand it or gives half a shit about it could maybe make a weird connection.
Yeah.
Because during actual Passover, you slaughtered the lamb, you used a palm to spread the blood across your doorway, right? So then Jesus coming through a doorway and then everyone palming. So yeah, maybe if you want to be lazy intellectually, um, and it's always Zeju.
Yeah. Also, as Ginny says, I also think too forgot Jesus is Jewish and himself celebrated Jewish holidays.
Right. Well, and that's the whole reason they were all in Jerusalem to begin with.
Right.
So and that's the thing is like I
Because they
know
were there to celebrate the Passover. Yes.
right. So like I know that like if I was sitting at a table having this conversation face to face with Toad, the realization would wash across his face and he'd be like, ah, yeah. Okay. No, you're right. That's you know. He would concede that his crackpot idea was wrong. But that's hard to do in text and
Right.
when you get paid to rage bait and yada yada. So,
Yeah. So yes, Palm Sunday is this Sunday.
yes.
Oh, and also last Sunday, baby Maria was
Oh,
baptized,
yep. She's
and I didn't
baptized.
bring up any pictures.
My phone's upstairs.
They're all on that SD card on the camera too.
That too.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta send pictures to Judith for the bulletin.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I'll,
Deacon Kevin will be mad at me.
yeah. Tomorrow night, I'll probably download it on the computer and move some to the phones.
Okay.
But yeah, we let Hadley wanted to take pictures with my good camera,
Yeah.
so I gave her my good camera and let her take pictures. But now nothing's
They're
on the
on the-
phone to like, oh look,
Quickly share with and I was thinking the same thing, and I'm like, this is part of the reason we don't use cameras anymore.
Yeah.
Because your phone camera is just as good as a digital camera. Most of them.
Yeah, I've got some pretty nice cameras, and the phones these days are pretty close.
Yeah. And then the other reason is you got to take the SD card out, and then you got to put it into a computer, and then you got to take that, and then you got to do something with it from there. So, that's all right. I'd like to see that scrawny little Puerto Rican boy throw me anywhere these days. Maria is doing great.
Yes, Maria is great. She's 5 weeks now. 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 5 weeks.
She'll be 6 weeks on Saturday.
She'll be 6 weeks on Saturday. Yeah, almost 6 weeks.
Yep, we're doing good. We were. I every time I think that we have a schedule, which is like every third day, I'm like, all right, I got a hang of this. Day 4 it changes, so that's fun. That's fun.
Yeah.
Today I was like, oh sweet. Yesterday she napped from about 12 to 2:30, and I was able to get some stuff done. That'll be cool. And then not the case today. She just wanted to eat from 12 to 1:30, so that was cool. And then instead of taking a nap, she wanted to be awake. Even cooler.
Yeah.
So
And yeah, I'm on my second week back to work now,
yeah,
so I'm just starting to get back into normal life.
yeah.
Thankfully, my wife is up with the baby all night, so I can sleep for work.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
that's fine. I not to judge couples that do that, but that's never really made sense to me. The switching and both parents struggling. I do, everybody does what they do and that's fine. Some people, both people work. I I don't know. I just have always thought it was odd. Um Most of the time the child is not going to fully calm down unless mom is holding it, cuz mom's the one that grew it for 9 months and it's used to mom. So I think it's kind of like a punishment for the dad and the child to make dad do nighttime stuff, just because it's gonna end up with mom getting woken up and like I can't soothe this thing. There's nothing I can do to make it happy,
All
you
right.
know.
Yeah.
And then you're both sleep deprived, and nobody wins. So
Yeah. Whatever.
I don't know
You're the one that have the boobs that make milk, so
that too.
you can be up to feed it.
Yeah, yeah, doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
The whole time I was pregnant, I was joking around about Max with his freaking 3 times a night, and I was just like, well, this is just training for the waking up with the baby, and
Right.
boy, if those times don't align, if they don't align,
Right. Except for the difference is now the baby's here. Max doesn't have to go to the bathroom anymore ever.
odd,
Yeah.
odd.
Weird.
There is at least once in the couple of times I get up in the night that I'll let him out just because he's up, and I'm like, you want to go out, and he'll start walking that way, and I'm like, okay, but it's not a I'm gonna pee my pants.
Right.
Not like it used to be.
Okay. Oh, I got a funny story that I haven't shared with you yet that I guess I will just share with you here live on air.
So okay,
Um
what'd you buy? No, just
no, I
kidding.
didn't buy anything. Um
uh,
so I was at work today and I checking my phone and I got a message on LinkedIn of all places
okay.
from a guy that I went to school with. I was friends with in the ninth grade.
Oh,
We were friends basically in the ninth grade because of where I went to school in the ninth grade. I went somewhere different in 10th grade. We're like, we hung out. Anyway, I got a random message from him today, just like, hey, is this the, Tom Ferry that said you're from New Jersey? Yada yada. I was like, yeah, that's me.
yeah.
He was like, it's been 30 years, man. How you doing? Yada yada. I was like, I'm good.
Right, yeah.
uh, yeah, it was just the weirdest thing. Oh, and there goes the child.
What? Okay.
Yep.
Be right back.
Yep. So yeah, I thought that was just weird. Somebody from the ninth grade just like reached out to me on LinkedIn of all places. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, to it was okay. Are you guys near each other in Florida, Ginny and Q, or do you have no idea? I'm just curious. And oh, here comes the baby, people. Okay, there's the dog, so the baby's got to be right behind. Yep, there's the baby. You ready to be a movie star, Maria? All right. Emily is back with the baby. Oh, you're in Lakeland. Where's Lakeland? I know.
I was gonna say it sounds familiar.
It sounds familiar. I feel like we drove through there last time we were there, but I don't know.
Either that or it sounded like Lady Lake.
Yeah, or there's a million Lakelands all
Bless
over.
you.
Are you? Are you here sneezing live on air? Max, what are you doing? The dog is down here just grunting away. Ugh. Yeah, she's kind of cute.
What was the other day we were discussing the fact that it's a good thing that they're so cute
Yeah,
because they're terrorists most of the time.
right.
But then they do this cute little, thing, and then
Yeah.
you're like, oh.
And no, cute. It's not. It was not Sam's Club bourbon. It was Costco Scotch. And no, I'm not drinking that tonight. Tonight I am drinking Copper and King's bourbon from Butchertown, Kentucky.
Oh, outside Orlando.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're not far from my parents. Little Tom.
Yeah.
I don't see. That's not my kid. Whose kid are you? You fart like me and you belch like me,
Right,
but you're
yeah.
definitely not my baby.
Definitely not mine. Yeah, the farting.
This baby is a farter.
And they're like loud.
Yeah.
I don't remember Hadley's farts being this loud. I do not recall it.
Yes, I know you were low tiering my Costco. I know what you were doing, Q. It's fine. I've come to figure you out by now. I know. Surprised you didn't say cash and carry. What, you got Hadley all stressed out? Oh.
She started crying and I picked her up, and then she got even more mad and was crying louder.
Look at her smile when you said that. No, yeah, it's definitely Emily's. I watched it come out of her. That baby took a place I'd like to frequently visit and turned it into a train wreck. You burned that bitch to the ground, didn't you, baby? I'd do it again. No, so you can't do it again, but maybe you'll have a sibling that'll do it too. You guys can sit around when you're older and talk about how you wrecked mommy's. Oh.
Does that make you sad that Daddy's joking about you wrecking stuff? You didn't even. I didn't either.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going through right now, Q. This girl has got full-on grown man farts. I had to check and make sure there wasn't somebody hiding behind the couch the other day. There's no way that came out of a baby. Daddy's the poops.
So yeah, this is what my day consists of. A lot, just holding and talking about her farts to her.
Yeah.
So, there's that. Riveting.
Okay. Well, we are at the half hour we wanted to hit. So I think we're gonna call it a night and get her upstairs, and we have things to do. But thank you guys for coming out. We will hopefully soon be back to somewhat of a normal schedule.
Yeah.
Oh, yours. So yeah, we're hoping to get back to a normal schedule. At least start doing some half-hour shows on Thursdays, and then stretch them back out to the hour if we can. When the baby is a little more calmed down.
Yeah.
We're hoping that's not too much further out.
No, I think it's just a 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But yeah, we just wanted to come in and say hi. We haven't been on in a month, so we just thought we would stop on, say hi, give you guys an update on the baby. and let you know. Yeah, we're gonna try to be back regularly, weekly again, very soon. So if not next week, maybe the week after that. What's that? Well, she's just looking around. She's a baby. Yeah,
I was like, can she read?
she can read. Actually, if it's my baby, she can read and do math by now.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Not me. That's fine. That makes sense.
Oh, perfect. Me and the baby would be happy to come, sir. Minnesota's not that far of a drive. I can do it. I've driven further for less.
Wait, isn't next weekend Easter?
Oh yeah, next weekend is Easter.
This is not a crappy excuse. This is not made up. We would be honored. Not we. Everybody but me would be honored to attend little Miss Shout's birthday party, but Hadley gets
Baptized and first communion at Easter Vigil. So,
So we have a meeting with Father Adam on Monday, which I'm pretty sure is just paperwork, but it also could be.
we
Not
don't
taking that heathen.
right.
It's a little too heatheny. Not even a baptism could save that one.
Yeah, that was my thoughts.
I don't know.
Oh, and there's a screaming baby.
No, it's just a joke.
All right.
Not a heathen.
Let me move some things
I know. I
around.
shouldn't talk about your sister like that. It was a joke. It was a ha ha. You'll understand humor when you're a little bit bigger. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, guys. Well, we got a screaming baby, so we're gonna call it a night. Thank you all for hanging out with us. We appreciate it, and we will be back maybe next week, if not definitely the week after for sure.
Yeah.
So everybody have a wonderful evening, and we will see you later.
God bless you guys.
God bless everybody.